No, I'm just trying to get this glare out of the freaking sun. Hold on, jeez. I can't win. I can't win when I come out here. But anyways, who could Rey Mysterio be calling? A lot of people were coming at me saying, "Oh, Bad Bunny is signed with the WWE. It could be Bad Bunny." I don't think so. Usually, Bad Bunny they announce. Carlito has been sitting around doing nothing, and I can't believe they haven't brought him in yet. Why would you? Unbelievable. The guy's in the best shape of his fucking life. Got the biggest pop of the night when they were at the PLE before. Why can't he come out and start working with the LWO? They can't think of anything for him to do? That's ridiculous. Just put him out there with the LWO. Let him mingle. Let him get out there again. But honestly, that was the first person that came to my mind was, who's it going to be? Easy. Carlito. I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. But he's going to be called Carlito cool because it's not the Attitude Era. But those were the good old days, man. But I honestly believe it's going to be Carlito. You can at me all you want. You can tell me I'm wrong. That's fine. But I honestly believe it's Carlito. Fastlane is looking pretty good. The only thing I don't want to see happen, is Charlotte Flair win another fucking title. Oh my good lord. Oh my good lord. Road Dogg, I love you, buddy. I love you. I get what you're saying to me, and she's a certified star and all that. I respect your opinion, man. Don't think I don't. I do, but we as fans, that's who I meant. We as fans who are tired of seeing her in title. Everywhere she goes, she's surrounded by the title. We would like something different. She doesn't need any more titles. I mean, unless you're going to have her be the one to break Ric Flair's record, okay, I get it. But honestly, that should either go to John Cena or Randy Orton, to be honest with you. But it doesn't seem like they're going to do that, so they're going to have Charlotte Flair probably be the one. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's his daughter, although Rick wanted Randy Orton to be the one, but he's on his way back, so who knows? Do we see Randy Orton tonight? That would be great. I would absolutely love it if we see Randy Orton tonight. But who knows? He's only been at the Performance Center for a little bit of time. So I have no information on what's going on with Randy Orton, if he's going to come out tonight, or I would save him for the Royal Rumble. You need to have as many surprises as possible because the last few years, minus Edge's return at the Royal Rumble, have been lackluster. They've been lackluster, and I would save Randy Orton for that. But if you're going to bring him in for Fastlane, then hey, that's cool. But I have seen no reports of a Randy Orton return tonight, even though people are speculating like they normally do. But that's what they do on Twitter to get clicks, views, and all that good stuff. Not that it's always good stuff, but I would totally just get Carlito in this program. Just get him out there. He's the only one that makes sense. He's been waiting around doing absolutely nothing. I'm sure he wants to work. I'm sure Carlito wants to get in the ring. So let the guy get in there. He is in phenomenal shape. Phenomenal shape. And the crowd still remembers him. And he will probably get another huge ovation if he comes tonight. And the other rumor going around is Jade Cargill could be making her debut in WWE tonight at Fastlane. If she does, I don't know what the hell she's going to do. Maybe she'll sit out in the crowd and go, "Hi, everybody. My name is Jade. My name is Jade Cargill. Okay, I'll see you later." She could get one of those treatments like they do with NXT talent. Or she could actually debut against somebody. I don't know who the fuck it would be. I think it's a mistake. I think Jade should spend some time down in NXT. In my opinion, she doesn't know the WWE way yet, and they're giving her the red carpet treatment like she just knows everything already. People were saying all the way up to the end of her AEW run, she is green as grass. I'm not saying she is. But she has a lot of work to do. She really does. And you're just going to throw her out there? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, if she just comes out there and waves and says, hi, everybody, I have no problem with that. I really don't. It would just be a nice touch to get some eyes on her, to introduce her. She can come out and introduce herself if she wants. That's fine. And we could go from there. But don't have her wrestle on the main roster. Let her get better. Let her work with Shawn Michaels. Let her work with some people. John Cena is there. Let her get some advice from John Cena. There's plenty of talent. Cody can show her some things. Let them mold her into the WWE way instead of just throwing her out there. What if she botches on her first fucking night? Then it's going to look bad. That's what people aren't getting. They're so excited. They're like, ooh, Jade Cargill signed a multi-year deal with the WWE. Oh, just throw her to the main roster, pal. Yes, but what if she botches? What if she botches and fucks up a move so horribly? You know what the geeks online are going to do? Oh, look at Jade Cargill. And they're going to be all over it. They'll be clipping it, saving it. They'll just be like, oh man, look at this move. She totally fucked up. That's not what we want. She needs to get ready. She needs to be prepared. Yes, she probably has no problem with the large audience. I know that. She's used to it. And I know as far as that aspect goes, Jade Cargill will be fine. She should be fine with presenting herself to a new audience. She's always done that very well. But she really needs to work on her in-ring aspect before she goes anywhere. I mean, I'm sorry. I know I might be the bad guy here, but I'm just telling you guys the truth. Just by reading a lot of your tweets before she joined WWE, oh, Jade Cargill is green. She's terrible. She's terrible in the ring. She's got like 2 moves. That's all she could do. She's unexciting. She's uneventful. And now you're all just like forgetting everything that you just said just a few months ago. And now you're like, woo, we got Jade. Make up your mind. Please just make up your fucking mind. Are you pro Jade or are you not with Jade? It's like, come on. And just because she's coming back, not coming back, but joining WWE, now you all want to ride her coattails. Where were you the last 2 years? You were not anywhere. You didn't care what she was doing, but now that they signed her, now you care. It's going to be the same situation with CM Punk. Once he comes over in a couple months, y'all are going to be like, oh, I'm a huge fan of Punk. Why is it because these wrestlers are in AEW that you guys don't want to cheer them? But when they come to WWE, like Cody, for example, everyone's on a bandwagon. It's just like, I don't get it. Why can't we be supportive of both companies? Why do y'all got to be like, just because somebody's here, I'm not going to cheer for him? Fuck that. Fuck AEW. But when they come to WWE, they're your hero. You're so happy. It's like, why are so many people trying to create a war? It's not a war. It's competition. It's excuse me. It's the geeks that want a war. The geeks want a war, and it's dumb. Just like Edge. Oh, I'm not going to watch Edge anymore because he's in AEW? Really? Really? I mean, fucking stand up for who you like. You can like whoever you want. Don't be a pussy. Don't be like, oh, because Edge is over here, I'm not going to care. Jade's over here, I'm going to cheer her now. But anyone that's in AEW, fuck that. That's not going to happen. That is the most ridiculous mindset I have ever heard. Edge said it best. Why can't we just enjoy it? It's wrestling. Relax. And that's the way it should be. If you want to watch AEW, go ahead and watch AEW. If you want to watch WWE, go watch WWE. If you want to watch both, fucking watch both. There's a difference between a shill and a fan of wrestling. And a fan of wrestling will watch both fucking shows. They will support their favorites no matter which company they're in. So screw anyone that thinks that's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I don't care anymore. It's like, if I want to see what Tony's doing, I'm going to see what Tony's doing. If you're not going to like what WWE is doing, that's fine. That's your opinion. Just an opinion. And some of you guys take it way too fucking far. Way too fucking far. It's just like, it's just wrestling. I love the fact that Edge went out and said, relax. Just fucking relax. He looks so happy. He really does, because he's going to get some new opportunities. And why WWE just wouldn't let him go full time is beyond me. And here's another thing. Look at NXT. The fucking Undertaker. Undertaker, what does he have to do with NXT? It's the most embarrassing thing I have ever seen. Thank God the ramp is short, because it's not going to take him 30 fucking minutes to walk down the ramp just to get in the ring. So that should only take him about maybe 5. Just shared your live stream beyond the strip. Oh, Jeffrey, thank you, buddy. Hope you're doing well and hope you're having a good Saturday. Sorry for the rant here, but it just Twitter or X, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's just really the amount of pull between WWE and AEW for the people on there is just stupid. Just stupid. Just like WWE, Garrett, you're an idiot, man. Oh, Dynamite's going to be terrible on Tuesday. You wonder why you're blocked. You wonder why you're blocked. That's why, because you're a moron. I'm sorry, but you are. Anyone that acts like that is not going to be on my profile anymore. It's not. I'm done with it. Just be a fan and support both companies. It does not have to be a war. Be happy there's work and opportunities for people that may never get a chance. Yes, we may be happy, like, oh, this person got released. Woo, we don't care anymore. But we should be thankful that there's work and opportunities out there for people to enjoy. And I am so happy to see Edge. He looks at the top of his game. He looks like he's feeling 20 years younger. Look at him run around all over the place. Because it's exciting. It's new. And people were actually saying he was bashing WWE just because he said, I'm free. That is the most dumbest, ridiculous nonsense I have ever heard. Free is not bashing. It's not bashing by any means. But you think Pepsi Phil's not going to go to WWE and not bash AEW? That's going to be bashing. Him just saying I'm free, that's not bashing. He even said, I'm still going to support my friends in the company. That's a true athlete. That's why I respect Edge and I like Edge, and wherever he goes, I'm going to watch because he is a great human being. Hi, brother, testify. Greg and John, hey, brother, thank you. I appreciate it. Edge is a great human being, and we should not be like, oh, he's a traitor. What did he trade? What exactly did he trade by going to All Elite Wrestling? His contract was over. That's what people aren't realizing. His contract was fucking over. Expired. NXT is stacked up. Greg and John, there's a reason for that. And that's because Edge's first match is on AEW. And Vince McMahon is like, I'm going to take all the eyes off of Edge as possible. For whatever reason, I don't know. Let the man go out there and have some spotlight. I mean, good Lord, they probably saw Edge and Christian Cage and probably got scared to death of what the fuck they're going to do because of the reaction they get and the views they're getting on YouTube for that shit already. They know people are now interested in what's going on with All Elite Wrestling. Because now they got 2 major players in a program together, and they know something's cooking over there. Something is definitely cooking that Tony Khan has going on. And I am excited to see it, and you should be too. But now we got Cena, Taker. I mean, give me a fucking break. It's not a developmental brand. This is a main roster 2.0, or whatever the fuck it is. I mean, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Cena, Taker, Asuka. Cody's got to get in there and go, whoa! I mean, Cody, 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 Cody. Cody and Cena are the two biggest, like, what the fuck, out of them all. And then you got Taker with the gong, gong. I mean, what the hell does Taker have to do with NXT? All of these people, the only one that makes sense is Asuka and Becky Lynch because they have been there before. But what's Cody going to do? Oh, he has a major announcement Tuesday. Oh, really? I wonder what time that's going to be. You think they're not going to pay attention when Edge might come out? Vince McMahon might call an audible, be like, Cody, go out there and do your announcement now. You know that's going to happen backstage in Gorilla. You know what? WWE is going to be ready for when Edge comes out there to be able to take all the momentum he has away. But he's not a big deal. He's a part-time guy. He goes to another company and they're acting like it is a big fucking deal. Yes, they are. And the people that are coming to me online and said, Edge has nothing to do with what NXT is producing Tuesday. You have got to be the biggest fucking idiot I have ever heard. Seriously. Be smart. How were the AEW ratings this week? I think it was NXT had like 860 and AEW had 800. Something like that. But it's just besides the point. They don't want them to gain any more casual viewers because of Edge, and that's what they're worried about the most. On the business side, yes, that seems like a right move. Excuse me, allergies. That seems like the right move, but it does show desperation, and nobody wants to see it. Only a few select people understand it, but nobody wants to see that it's a desperate move by WWE just to take as much casual viewership away from AEW. That's all they do. Why do you think NXT goes on a pay-per-view that Tony Khan has? So what Tony Khan needs to do from now on is wait for when NXT announces when they're going to be on. If they're going to be on Saturday, then put their pay-per-view on Sunday. AEW had to move because of baseball playoffs. Yes. Thank you, Greg and John. They did. But people are thinking Tony did that on purpose to make it a war. He didn't do that to make it a war. He had no other choice. It was either Tuesday night or no Dynamite. So what do you think he's going to do? Not have the show for the week? No, Tony's not like that. So he put it on Tuesday. And NXT saw, well, we got some competition tonight. Let's make them look bad. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's a political move and a stupid one, if you ask me. Because what the hell is John Cena going to do on NXT? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, Fastlane looks really good. I am very excited for Fastlane, but NXT looks ridiculous. I doubt I'm going to watch it. I don't think I'm going to watch it. I'm going to stick to Dynamite because I don't know exactly when Edge's match is going to be. And also, we got Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland, which is going to be a banger. Don't sleep on that match, you guys. Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland? Sign me up. I'm definitely down for that match. And that should be a fucking banger. Hopefully they get a lot of time and to be able to do what they need to do. The AEW card looks great. Yes, it does. It looks phenomenal. And I think somebody in WWE was watching that. And they said, uh-oh, we got to go back to the drawing board. Then you saw this person, that person is going to be on NXT. And that's because they did that. Excuse me a second, guys. I got to take a drink for a moment. And that was the whole reason that they did that. Counter programming. It is a thing. They think they're just a t-shirt company. They're definitely wrong. They see them as a serious competition now. Especially since they got Edge. The competition dial went up. And that's what Vince McMahon is worried about. They never had these wrestlers on NXT ever. No. You never saw Cena. You never saw Asuka. Oh, yeah. What am I saying? Yes, Asuka was on NXT. Moron. You never saw Cena. You never saw Cody. I mean, those two right there, what the fucks? Never saw Taker. What the hell are they doing? Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman. I almost forgot about Paul Heyman's going to be on NXT. Really? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to work all this out. It looks like they're going to have Cena's going to be in Carmelo Hayes' corner. And who's going to be in Braun Breaker's? I forget. But I know Cena's going to be in Melo's corner for that match. And I'm just like, really? Just to stand out there? I don't get it. I really don't. Sorry, excuse me, it has me flabbergasted. I'm just like, I have no idea of what they're doing here, and it's terrible. It is. It makes NXT, the whole concept is thrown out the window. Because it was to develop new stars, and they're not developing new stars anymore. It's all about ratings because they're trying to get a new TV rights deal. What's going to happen after the rights deal? It's going to go back to the no main roster talent. Paul Heyman is in Braun Breaker's corner. Thank you, Jeffrey. I was just like, who the fuck's in Braun's corner? And I'm just like, okay, that makes sense. But what the hell is Heyman doing with Braun? I don't get it. I don't get these pairings. Cena has nothing to fucking do with Mello and Braun Breaker and fucking Paul Heyman. What is Paul Heyman going to try to recruit Braun Breaker into the bloodline? I don't know if the tribal chief would authorize that one. I don't think so. So it's going to be very interesting to see what goes on there. And also, don't forget everybody, Roman Reigns finally returns Friday. Thank fucking Christ. Because let me tell you, SmackDown has been boring. Absolutely boring. A fucking wasted 2 hours. It really has. It's been hard to sit through SmackDown. I have honestly enjoyed Raw way more than SmackDown. And Raw's 3 hours. Unless he is planning Braun Breaker to be a Paul Heyman guy. I can see that, Jeffrey, because Braun is doing a lot of good work. And he's doing an incredible heel run. He could be like another muscle man for the bloodline. I mean, if Roman's going to try to pass Hulk Hogan, I guess he's going to need all the backup he can get. So, if that's the case, okay, cool. Just make it make sense. Make it make sense. Don't just throw Heyman out there with Braun Breaker, and then we're like, what the hell is going on here? Hopefully that means Braun Breaker is getting called up, because there is nothing left for him to do in NXT anymore. Absolutely nothing left for Braun to do. So I would definitely make the move to have him hopefully go to SmackDown. If he's going to be a Paul Heyman guy, let him be a Paul Heyman guy. That is totally fine with me. Take my money. But if that's not the case, then you're wasting everybody's time. And what the hell is The Undertaker going to say? Coming out to NXT, what the hell is he going to say? I mean, I have no interest. I love Mark Calloway and what he did. I have no interest in him now. I don't think a lot of people have interest in him now. I mean, that's just going to be it's a lot to unpack weekend, guys. A lot to unpack. We got Fastlane tonight. The Geeks Online are calling it of NXT and A. Definitely can't wait. A lot of content to bring out with that. So I hope you guys enjoy what we got cooking this weekend. So that's going to be it. That's all that up with Fastlane and Tuesday. So it's going to be awesome. Going to be. I will leave you with one more thing. I will leave you with one more thing. Also, Funny Rob Bebe is live streaming right now for a football game, I believe. Well, that's pretty cool. I find that for a football game, because I'd imagine those would be kind of difficult. I've seen some people do it. I'm just like, I can't sit through 3 hours of this. I really can't. That's what's so tough about them. They really are hard, and it's hard to keep your audience for a whole 3 hours. Let me tell you what. I struggle with 30 minutes, so imagine 3 hours. Oh my lord. But I will leave you guys with one thing. One more thing about Edge and Christian. Just because it didn't happen now, it will eventually happen to where they do wind up teaming together. It's just right now, Christian is on a run of his life, and he's not ready to give that up yet. And why should he? He's busted his ass. He's getting the reactions. He's going to want to ride that as long as he possibly can. And then when it becomes time for that to happen, when their careers are winding down, then that's when Edge and Christian will team up again and give us all those banger tag matches. But for now, Christian is not going to do it. Christian is not going to do it. He is too into his character, and I'm sorry if nobody likes that, but that's just the way it is. Christian's finally on a single run that everyone is getting behind. Why would he stop? He's not going to stop now. So maybe a year from now? Maybe a year from now. Yeah, apparently when your stream sometimes acts up. Yeah, I know. That's why with live streams I try to do it on my phone. So that way it doesn't do that too much. But you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe about a year from now, we'll see Edge and Christian team up. But until then, just enjoy Christian the way he is because there's no better heel right now. You ever think of live streaming a wrestling show? With those, you really risk copyrights. You really do. I mean, if somebody else wants to do it, fine. But like JD was saying, it's not real viewers. It really isn't. They're not there for your opinion. They're there just to watch or listen to the wrestling show, maybe because they don't have cable or they can't watch it themselves. I personally want to get people in here because they want to hear what I have to say. I mean, if you or somebody else wants to do the watch alongs, it's fine. I'm not saying you're wrong for that. I'm not saying that doesn't make you not talented. But I'm just saying I do agree with JD that it kind of gives you an impression to other viewers you could possibly have. If all this guy's going to do is watch alongs, it's like not everybody, it's not for everybody. People do want to hear someone's opinion of what is going on in wrestling. They really do. I mean, it's the facts on the people that go on YouTube all the time. They really want to hear it. They don't want to just listen to it. So I just think, like what JD was saying the other night, he's perfectly 100% correct. You actually are losing a chance at gaining really good viewers than you would if people are just like, oh well, they're just doing a watch along. I'll come in for about maybe 10 minutes and then I'm out. You'll never get the support you would get as if you did it on your own. But I appreciate you bringing that up, Greg and John. But I'm just trying to stay away from that right now. I really don't want to. I really don't want to do the watch alongs. Maybe in the future when my audience gets a little bigger. But that's again. That's the main goal here. So that's gonna do it, guys. I will be on Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it, for Fastlane, giving you guys those sassy comments. So if you like that, look for me tonight. I really appreciate it. Jeffrey, thank you so much. Greg and John, you watch Midstream? No. I've been working till 4 o'clock, got home and did this. Well, not home, but close to home, and did this right away because that's usually where my internet likes to lag. So that's why I did it on a different location, and it seems to have done pretty well. But now I might catch it later, but right now I'm just going to chill with the family until Fastlane and then just watch some good wrestling. So, Jeffrey, Greg, and John, if you didn't hit the thumbs up yet, please do so on your way out. Way out. I've been working 60 hours this week. I apologize. But do that on your way out. I'd really appreciate it. And until Fastlane tonight, I believe pre-show kickoff is at 7 p.m., if I'm not mistaken. So I will be on in with me on your Saturday, another impromptu Saturday edition. Hopefully I didn't fail you with the audio, and hopefully it turns out good, because when I hear it, it sounds fine, and then when I play it back, I'm like, fuck. I only do it, it's not totally horrible. But anyways, I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you tonight for Fastlane.